Hello everybody, Chris, otherwise known as the Big Blue Baller here, back with another NBA 2K21 news video for you guys. I'm here to fully break down all of the pre-order content that you guys can get between the 4 different editions of NBA 2K21. I've seen a lot of confusion on my social media feeds, so I just wanted to break it down for you guys, short and simple and to the point. I also recently made a post on my website, bigblueballer.com, that fully lays out this entire guide, so if you want to check that out, first link in the description. But without further ado, to kick things off, if you are pre-ordering the standard edition of NBA 2K21, no matter if it's on the current generation of consoles or next generation of consoles, that's all you're getting. You're just getting the base game with a few extra add-ons on top of that. Nothing too substantial. You get like 5,000 VC, 5,000 My Team points, 10 My Team packs, 6 skill boosts and 3 Gatorade boosts for my player. And then you get a free agent card and some other accessories. Honestly, not a lot of content at all, but if you are only looking to get the base game and you are not interchanging between consoles, so if you are only planning on staying on the PS4 or Xbox One, you're not going to buy a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, I would recommend sticking with the standard edition of 2K. Case in point being that the content that you get with the Mamba Forever edition really isn't that great, and I don't believe it's worth the extra $40. This content includes 100,000 VC, 10,000 My Team points, 10 My Team tokens. You get a Sapphire Damian Lillard card, a Sapphire Zion Williamson card, a Sapphire Kobe card that can evolve to a Ruby. And honestly, those My Team cards, you're not even going to be using them in a month or two, let's be honest. Seeing the content that we have now for My Team, everybody's getting a Galaxy Opal. Even players that aren't even in the league yet, like LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton, are getting Galaxy Opal cards. So I don't believe that the additional My Team content for getting the Mamba Forever edition is actually worth the additional $40. The only bang for your buck that you're getting there is the 100,000 VC. But if you don't buy VC, then there's not really much point to it. And I go ahead and on that website post again, I lay out the full details of every single piece of content that you're getting. You also get some My Player shoes and jerseys and accessories and a couple My Team jerseys, some My Team shoes. All in all, I don't think it's worth an extra $40, especially if you are not one to buy VC. Now, if you are somebody that is going to be purchasing the new console, but also wants to play 2K on the current generation of consoles for a couple months before the new generation comes out, then I think you should go ahead and buy the Mamba Forever edition, because if you just bought the standard edition of 2K for the current gen and then the standard edition of 2K for the next gen, you're going to be paying a total of $130 there. However, if you pre-order either Mamba Forever edition, that's $100 total for 2 games. So here's how it works. If you pre-order the Mamba Forever edition for PS4 or Xbox One, you will get a free next generation standard edition of NBA 2K21 for the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. Now, if you were to pre-order the Mamba Forever edition on the next generation of consoles, as opposed to the current generation, then you're going to get the Mamba Forever edition for PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, and then you would get a standard edition NBA 2K21 for PS4 or Xbox One. And yes, you will be getting that standard edition of 2K21 for the current gen before the release, or at the release date of September 4th. A lot of people were asking about that. And yes, even if you're pre-ordering the next generation Mamba Forever edition, you still get that current generation code before the release date of the current generation game. Now, another thing to keep in mind when getting the Mamba Forever edition, if you are planning on playing on both consoles, if you're pre-ordering the Mamba Forever edition on current gen, all of that additional My Player content, including the 60 skill boosts, the 30 Gatorade boosts, and the shoe collection and other accessories, that's going to be on your My Player for current gen. But if you were to pre-order the Mamba Forever edition for next gen, then all of that My Player content, the skill boosts and whatnot, that's all going to go to your player on the next generation of consoles. The My Player modes between the two generations of consoles are not interchangeable, unlike my team, where everything's going to transfer over. My player's not going to do that. It's going to be two separate modes between the two different generations of consoles. So I would recommend, if you're going to go to the new generation of consoles, buying the Mamba Forever Edition for whichever generation of consoles you plan on sticking with for my player. And I think in most cases, I'm assuming it's going to be the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, where you would want to be spending that time playing and grinding your my player and getting him to a 99 overall. So I would highly recommend getting the Mamba Forever Edition on PS5 and Xbox Series X as opposed to the PS4 and Xbox One. Now, NBA 2K21 for the PS4 and Xbox One is set to release on September 4th, like I had said. The next generation of consoles, we still do not know when that is coming out. It's set to release on holiday season 2020, as it's listed on 2K's website. However, a specific date has not been set yet, and I believe that is because the specific date for the consoles has not been released yet. So obviously, can't release a game if the console to play the game on isn't available. So we're still waiting on that. But anyways, if you guys have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Again, this is just like a very short and simple guide for you guys to kind of just break everything down and help you make a decision on which edition of NBA 2K21 you should buy. And like I said, guys, in short, I think the only reason to buy the Mamba Forever Edition is if you plan on playing on both generations of consoles. Otherwise, I don't think the additional content that you get with the game is even worth it. But yeah, go ahead. Once again, check out that post on bigblueballer.com. First link in the description. And to all of my Big Blue Ballers out there, let's get that bread. More NBA 2K21 news content coming for you guys soon. And I will see you all in the next one.